Hey everybody, welcome back to Midwest Doll Collector. I'm Victor. So, I was going to do a completely different 400 subscriber video. It was going to be just a talking video. I already have it recorded. It's never going to see the light of day because my camera was so blurry. I couldn't figure it out. It stressed me out so bad to the point that I was literally going to take a break from the channel for an indefinite amount of time. But I just decided that I'm not going to let it get me down. Also, if you guys can hear noise, the window is open and the wind is blowing, so you guys can probably hear the blinds moving, so I'm sorry about that. But anyways, yeah, I didn't want to let the camera situation get me down. I am recording on my camera right now, and I'm pretty sure it looks okay. I think that we got it figured out, me and my dad. Pretty sure. But instead of just a sit down and talk video about my 400 subscriber milestone, which I do want to talk about a little bit, which I'll get to. I wanted to do a doll review in this video as well, which I just got two dolls today actually. One from my best friend, which that doll will be featured in another video that's coming up. And then I also bought myself this doll that we're going to be talking about today. But before we get into that, I just want to say thank you guys so much for 400, now over 400 subscribers. This channel really means the world to me. I've had it for a year now, and it's become a real passion of mine. I know that 400 subscribers might not seem like a lot to a lot of people, but I really think it's a lot to me. Like, I never really expected to get over 20 subscribers or even 50, let alone 100, 200, 300, and now 400. So really just thank you guys so much for all your continued support, and I love you guys. And yeah, so let's get into this doll review. So the doll that I got, she's already out of box because Dad helped me get her out of her box because I have a very difficult time getting dolls out of boxes. Like, it's very difficult for me. I'm not good with like scissors and everything and like sharp objects. Let's just be real. But the doll is Autistic Barbie. Yes. So she came with her tablet. She is a very, very pretty doll. I don't know if you guys can really see her face that great. There we go. But I have been really wanting to get the Autistic Barbie doll since she came out about a few months ago, I think. She was about $11, $10.98, I think, US dollars. I was gonna get her last month, but I didn't have enough money. And this month I was just like, you know what? I'm finally gonna get her. I've been wanting her, and I wanted to add her to my collection, so I finally hopped on the bandwagon and got Autistic Barbie, and she is so pretty. I really love her face mold. I think her nose is just really unique for a Barbie. Like, it really adds to the dimension of her face. She's so pretty. And I love her headphones. They're very like Barbie style, like they're pretty. And also her hair. I'm not sure exactly what like hair type, like hair product or material they use. I think it's saran, but it is very silky and just, I mean, look at this. Like you can just, like it's so smooth and like it's really good quality hair. It does look a bit choppy on mine. I am one of those collectors where I don't really pick a doll that looks the best, or I don't go through and study each doll. And also it's kind of hard too when they're facing out and you can't really see the back of their hair until you get them out of the box. But I mean, her face screening looks perfect. I mean, it really doesn't look like it's messed up or anything. So I got lucky there. But yeah, her hair just looks a tiny bit choppy to me. But I mean, I think that's fine. It's not too bad. Her dress is very pretty, I think. I wish it was a little bit more like that rather than loose, but I can understand with it being autistic Barbie. Sometimes we as autistic people don't like tight clothes, so I totally get it. Now her shoes are, can you see that? Just some flats. Let me take one off actually so you guys can see. They're just little flats, which I'm so glad that they didn't give her the pointed toe, like the high heel feet. So that's cool. She's got a fidget spinner in her hand, and also her arms are very articulated. So her wrists move, and her elbows bend. So I think that's really cool. Um, so yeah, I really love this doll. She's very pretty. Um, I think that for 11 bucks, she's a fashionista. Um, that's the typical price for a fashionista doll. I think it's perfect price for her because while she does have a little bit more articulation, she's still a pretty basic doll in terms of, like, her legs only go like that. They go out a little bit too, and her arms also go out like that. But she is a pretty basic doll, but she's very pretty. Um, but yeah, I mean, 11 bucks, that's a good price. She's pretty. Her hair is super soft. I mean, even with just the hair alone, she could be more expensive just for that hair. But yeah, I mean, she is just a very beautiful doll. I am so glad that I have her in my collection now. Um, she's gonna go great with the others, and I really like her tablet because it's one of the tablets that that some nonverbal autistic folks will use to like they push a button and it speaks for them, which I think that's very cool. Um, I personally never get nonverbal or anything, but I know that my nephew personally, he is autistic. He isn't really nonverbal, but he speaks very differently than we do. He does not use a tablet, but I think he would benefit from a tablet if he knew how to if he like were taught how to use one. But I think that a tablet would be great for him. So it's really good to see the autistic representation, especially for girls, girl toys and whatnot, because we see autistic representation for boys a lot of the time, and we don't see it for girls a lot. And there are just as many autistic girls as there are boys out there, and I'm so glad to see that there's representation. So yeah. But anyways, Yeah, so once again, I just want to say thank you guys so much for staying with this channel. And I hope that I gain more subscribers over time. The goal for this year was to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and I have a feeling that we're going to reach 500 very soon. Um, so hopefully we do. Hopefully we reach 500 by the end of the year still. Which I was not thinking was going to happen because at the beginning of the year I was at like 200. So we're already 200 plus more 6 months in. So yeah. Um, but yeah, so I'm just so grateful for you guys, and I really love this channel. And I know that I was stressing out about the camera and everything and the blurry videos, but hopefully this video is not blurry. It doesn't look blurry from here, but well, that's what I was thinking beforehand too, so I don't know. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this little celebration and review, please be sure to like the video. Those always help. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think of Autistic Barbie. If you guys have her, if you guys want to get her, or if you guys don't really like her or something. Like if you guys don't think she's good representation or something, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but anyways, and if you guys really enjoyed and you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Become a member of the Batley family. I would love to have you guys around. We talk about dolls, doll reviews, upcoming doll releases, my doll collection, just all that kind of stuff. Sometimes vlogs, sometimes reborn dolls. It really just depends. But yeah, so I will see you guys probably in tomorrow's video. Hopefully I'll be making videos again. But anyways, I love you guys, and I will see you guys very soon. Love you. Bye.